this doesn't fall down here. That was not, okay, really hope this doesn't fall. So I'm gonna try and go kind of fast. Over here on this side, we have straddle exercise ball catches. This is just working the inside of their hip flexors, inside of their thighs, all of the things we need for better jumps, leaps, bigger kicks, stronger kicks, faster cartwheels, bigger handstands, all those things. So working that without it being boring. So I'll demonstrate here in a sec. We're gonna kind of go two at a time, otherwise we're not gonna be able to see it all. Everyone's doing that, and then everyone's doing also elbow kicks to handstand. Again, this is just working on their shoulder strength, shoulder stability before we put it on their hands all the way. If they can do this, then their shoulders are more than likely ready to go. It's probably just a balance issue, a fear issue, or lack of body control. So this side, I'm gonna do it sitting this way, but they'll do it facing the end this way, but that way you can see. So all they're doing is picking it up with their legs, letting it bounce, trying to catch it, letting it bounce, trying to catch it. Very simple, but it does hurt. I just did 3 and that kind of burns. So I would do sets of 3 to 5 for beginners, sets of like 5 to 10 for intermediate, actually 5 to 8, and then anywhere from 5 to 10 should be fine for advanced. This side is the elbow handstands. Again, very self-explanatory. Put your hands above your head. Okay, they can either have their hands on their head is being protected by their forearms, and their arms are together, their hands are clasped. That is totally fine, totally safe, and that keeps them from rolling their neck also. But if they do not want to, totally understand. So you start how you normally would. Your hands can either go up and then they can put them there, or you can start them there. All that happens is they pick up and come back down. That is only to work on their shoulder stability and shoulder strength. So the landing, obviously, try and come land one foot then the other, but it doesn't have to be a perfect, pretty lunge like normal. We're just worried about trying to get all the way up on our elbows and all the way back down safely. On this, we're going to pivot just a little bit towards this way. Whoop. Okay, so back here, there's 2 hula hoops. I'm going to do it on this side actually. So the one hoop will be on the end of the mat. One hoop will be on the floor by the end of the mat. Bad foot goes in the back hoop. Good foot goes in the top hoop. The only stipulation with this one is when they reach, no hands are allowed to be in the hoop that their front foot is in. So as long as their hands go over the hoop, good to go. Beginners will do cartwheels. Intermediates will do round-offs. So cartwheels will land on the floor. Okay, no feet on the panel mats. If their hands are reaching over this, there's no way that a foot should be able to fit with the way that it's positioned. It should both feet land on the other side. Same with the round-off. Both hands will go over this last hoop. This is just so they know that they have to start in lunge one foot in front of the other and reach away from their bodies. And they'll round off onto the other side. With advanced, you won't need these hoops. They're going to start on the end, on the floor. They'll swing back handspring up onto the mat. You're welcome to have them go back handspring to push up. You can have them go back handspring to rebound. You can spot it. You can break it down, whatever you feel, but as long as they're going uphill. This one. Okay, this is the backward roll tunnel that I had found. This one should make it relatively easy for kids who are struggling with backward rolls. Let's see, what else? Okay, so beginner and intermediate will do this tunnel right here. Advanced is just going to do back extensions off the edge of it. So very self-explanatory. Alyssa knows what those are. We're gonna sit down in the middle of the tunnel. Okay, they're a lot smaller than me, so you're more than welcome to push these in way closer than they are for me. This is just where my shoulders sit. The measurement that you want is their head fits through the tunnel, but their shoulders are still supported by the mats. So if there's a possibility that that shoulder could slide through this tunnel, the tunnel's too wide. You can pretty much make them almost touch together, if not touch together, and it'd be perfectly fine size-wise. but there are some kids who are taller, so we're gonna need to spread them out also. We don't want their heads smushed in the middle of the tunnel. So from here, literally all that happens is we sit here. Our head will then fit through the back of this tunnel. We will start to lift our bodies up and over our head. And we do a backward roll. That was actually kind of fun. It does feel, in my opinion, I would tell you if it wasn't easy. As soon as I got my butt over my head, it kind of just flipped over on its own. So it's very easy. You may have to help them the first 1 or 2 times to get the hand placement down so they don't like, ugh. But other than that, it felt very easy once my butt got over my head to get over. So that may not be one that you have to spot a whole bunch. Over on this side, we're pivoting again. Oh, you can't even see over there. One sec. I'm just gonna set this on the floor on this side.